Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy J2L, aka Jio2Low, man. Hey, today I got another fanboys. Hey, I can't wait for this. Bro, this lady is crazy, bro. I think I seen little clips on this on TikTok or whatever. But I think this dude got like it's a full video, bro. What? Cause you know on TikTok they only show like maybe a minute here, 6 seconds there. This is a full 11-minute video about this. I want to see the rest of what happened from the start to finish. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I pulled this up. This lady was screaming on a plane. And bro, it ain't that deep. You on a plane. Oh, it's a yeah. Bugging out. Alright, I'm not gonna hold you much longer. If you're new here, smack that subscribe button. Smack that like button. You know what I'm saying? Comment down below what you react to next. You know what I'm saying?
But I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real.
Oh boy, every traveler's worst nightmare. Someone causing a commotion, stopping the plane, and forcing the entire plane to evacuate. So overall, it's a wild story, and there's a lot of elements to it. And at this point, there's so many elements to it, it's a little bit hard to figure out what exactly happened. Because the internet's definitely doing its thing by taking the story and running with it as far as possible. So the other day, this video went viral where people were claiming this woman claimed that she sat down beside a lizard man on her flight. And here's that original video for reference.
Say whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe.
Yep, go ahead and divorce her. Yep. Go ahead, bro. Bro, she thinks that the guy that she was sitting by looked like a lizard. She called my guy a lizard. There's no, bro. You on a plane, like if they got animals on a plane, I'm pretty sure they would have been on it.
This. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. You know, I'm not going to.
So I guess there's like 4 options here. Is she A, crazy, B, alcohol, C, on something, or D, sane and
What do y'all think, bro? You think A, B, C, or D? What D say? Seen and saw lizard man. On something. I think it's C. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, maybe the alcohol can do it too. People be getting drunk and they be acting different. I'm like, bro, why is you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like you just drunk a little sip or whatever, and now you feeling like, oh now you see, oh what? Oh, he look like a monster now. Oh, and you come up with the dumbest ideas. But who made up energy drinks? Like, bro, if you don't, bro, let everybody chill. You know what I'm saying? I think it's C.
she actually was sitting beside a lizard person and gave a reasonable response to that. I don't know, but let's go through the evidence that we have. So the internet's saying that this is a different angle, but that's actually been debunked because that footage was apparently from a flight in 2022. So whoever the dude in the green hoodie is probably wondering, why do thousands of people on Twitter think I'm a lizard man? But moving on, here's the only real alternative angle that I found.
He does not look real. Look at this Karen, bro. Catch your flight and go and move on.
And that doesn't really give us any new information, but then we have our first alleged eyewitness.
Okay, here's the story time for you. I've tried like 2 times to record this, but I keep going over the 3-minute limit, and I don't want to do a part 1, part 2 type thing, so I'm gonna try to be specific. I was on that flight. It was American Airlines. We were leaving Dallas-Fort Worth.
He essentially goes on to a 2-minute rant about the details that we already know, but then he says this.
The dude in the hoodie like looked around the plane, and he looked back at me, and he winked at me.
Whoa.
And again, I didn't quite register it. I was like, okay, what the f was that about? I was like, maybe he's just being like an ass, like winking. Like, that was weird, wasn't it? But now that I look back, I realize that when he winked at me, and it was his left eye looking back at me, it didn't wink like this. It winked like this.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't think.
Whoa. Okay, never mind. I would have been spooked too. I would have thought he was a lizard too. You know what I'm saying? I would have thought he was a lizard too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Boy, you don't get your lizard lick looking. Oh, what's up, Geico? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I get that 15% on car insurance? Like, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You said pay. You know what I'm saying? Give me my 15%. You know what I'm saying? You.
Twice about a dude winking vertically to me after a woman had a public freak out and got the entire plane brought back to the gate, and then we had to evacuate it, all because she was screaming this person wasn't real. Now, why think anything of that? Yeah, I don't buy it at all. But that video had 2.4 million
real,
views,
bro.
and it was later
If you
confirmed he
winking
was lying.
who winks
so
like
it really
that?
shows how quickly
How do you
false
even
rumors are
wink like
spreading.
that?
But
There's
here's one of the
something
more
wrong with your eyes
reasonable
winking like that.
stories of what happened on the plane that I could find.
This woman boarded the plane. She was seen drinking before she got on board, and she was sitting there with her AirPods in. They left the terminal, were on the tarmac, about to leave, when she, like, an AirPod fell out, and she accused the man sitting next to her, who was of stealing her AirPods, started yelling, pitching a fit. The flight attendant came over, a man, and was trying to calm her down. That's when she starts flipping out and saying that the flight attendant is not real. This flight attendant is the man.
No, the man that was sitting in that seat with the green hoodie, he ain't real, bro. I would have thought the same thing too, bro. Winking vertically instead of regularly. You winking like that, you ain't real, bro. It's something up with you. You know what I'm saying? That nobody knows about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably think the same thing too. I'll make everybody evaporate too. What you mean? Who winks vertically? If you don't get your Spider-Man. Wanna be don't forget my 15% on car insurance, Geico. And you owe everybody 15. You know what I'm saying? You own the plane, so what my 15?
And who she's accusing is not real. So she gets up and she's yelling, "Get me off the plane. I want off the plane. That man is not real." And they have to turn the whole plane around. She starts yelling how everybody's going to die. And they turn the plane around for her, go back. Everybody has to get off the plane because of all of this being said about everybody going to die. They have to sweep the whole airplane.
What an absolute nightmare. Like, this was the most reasonable story out of all of them, and I guess something important
I would have been mad if I was on that plane.
She said he's not real. She didn't scream, "Oh, he's a lizard, man." If she genuinely believed someone stole her AirPod and is playing dumb, and the flight attendant comes over and takes the side of the alleged thief, I guess it would be a reasonable response to be like, are you for real? You're not being real. But screaming, "Everyone here is going to die," that's bizarre. That is not a reasonable response whatsoever. So I don't know how we go from here to there, because there's definitely a massive escalation from "you are not real" to "all of you guys are going to die if you don't get off the plane." Holy sh! How do people get themselves into these situations? I'm talking about the woman, not the poor people sitting on the flight with her. That's just a random occurrence. But for the woman, how did you end up screaming to an entire flight that they're all gonna die if they don't get off the plane? That just sounds like a terrible idea. And if all of this is really around an AirPod, getting the entire plane to turn around and go back to the gate and evacuate over a stolen AirPod? Really? Like, if this person's purse is real, she's likely in an income bracket where buying a new set of AirPods isn't really going to inconvenience her that much. One would think that the repercussions of forcing a plane to evacuate would be way worse than buying a new set of AirPods.
The plane is delayed 4 hours.
Because AirPods is expensive, bro. What you mean? Buying a new pair of AirPods. You know how much AirPods cost? They be $200. You got $200 to buy a new pair? Alright, slide it over here then. You know what I'm saying? Like, AirPods ain't cheap, bro.
Apparently she tries to get back on board and The woman said that she is asked or like escorted back, like when she's trying to come back to the terminal. People come and stop her, like, you know, people that work there come and stop her and escort her away, and like the whole of the airplane, the people that are on board start cheering as she's escorted back, like, don't you dare try to get back on this airplane. So that is the short of it.
Okay, so in the midst of all this noise, this is the story that makes the most sense. I am just grateful I was not on the flight. But I mean, on the other hand, there's been some solid memes from all this. But then you had this LARP who came out and said, I am the lizard person. But then he corroborated that fake story we covered earlier, so he kind of debunked himself. And apparently there was also a comedian by the name of Carrot Top on the plane as well.
You know, this is why we're all sitting here in Dallas now, because she lost her earbud.
So I guess the takeaway from that is this video, he kind of confirms the airport where this all happened from and that the plane was actually evacuated. But of course, the TikTok psychics got a hold of this as well. And as we know, unfortunately, a little bit too well here on this channel, the TikTok psychics have produced some of the most painfully stupid and entertaining content, to say the least. And lawsuits. They just seem like a very sane group of people. So let's check in on them briefly.
I want to note that one of the things that I did see was I saw her taking some type of medication. Now, whether she's afraid of flying, I don't know what type of medication this was, but I do feel like it was for anxiety. And I do feel she had some type of alcoholic beverage. So I feel like the combination made her more aware and receptive towards spirit. When you drink, it is called spirits. Therefore, when you drink, you are more susceptible to seeing apparitions of spirit.
TikTok is...
Yep, that's true. And you start being more dumber. You just get dumber. You just get dumber. And then you just look around. Everything look like animals to you. Yep. Bro look like... What? Don't he look like that giraffe off that one movie? You know what I'm saying? Oh, what she look like? I see like 600. You know what I'm saying? Like nah.
An interesting place because you can just get on here and say you are a psychic and make up and get hundreds of thousands of views.
I know, because when I go to weddings or somewhere where I drink, more dead people come to me and want me to do readings for their loved ones here on Earth.
Whoa. What? Where is this going?
So I do believe she saw something. What did she see? You know what's really crazy? It doesn't look human-like to me. Whatever she saw looks more dark energy, and I can understand why it was fearful for her to see. It didn't even look like a human at all. And I feel like she saw it, but it was not a consistent image of whatever this entity was. I feel like it would kind of morph and kind of fade out. And I'd have to obviously speak to her to see exactly what she saw. We live amongst these creatures every single day. Sometimes I can see apparitions. It is extremely rare. But when you do, and it looks as vivid as you and I, it can be very, very frightening. So I want to confirm, yes, she did see something, and it was not of this world.
Honestly, TikTok psychics are one of the funnier attention grifters out there. She vaguely says everything that we already know about this case, but then mixes in some stuff that only a woman with this hanging on their walls would ever say. Now, I get it. I too also have carpets on my wall, but this is actually not a carpet. It's a mat. A lot of people keep asking me, why do I have a mat beside me? You see, I'm a low budget talk show, and you know, most talk shows, they have like a city behind them. So this is my city behind me in a low budget fashion. But if I look at the comments of this TikTok psychic, it's just loaded with people saying they believe her. So shout out to all my TikTok psychic viewers. Keep saving the world. But I did manage to find one person on TikTok who seemed like a legit witness. And she even posted her booking reference and tickets here. So here's this woman's story.
There were several other passengers who claimed that they saw her drinking multiple drinks at the bar. I only saw her with one drink in front of her when I walked past. It wasn't really something that was a big deal, and obviously I didn't sit there and watch her to see if she continued to drink or got more drinks. Now, this woman may have been drunk. She may have been having a mental break. None of us know, and we may never know exactly what was going through her mind unless she comes forward at some point and tells her story and the way that she was feeling in her head at that time.
Also, she was drinking. She got faded before she hopped on a plane. Some you wouldn't, bro. I feel like they would have caught on before she would have hopped on a plane. But They just probably didn't want to start no drama. That's it. They probably knew, like, bro, look how she walking. You can tell by how they walking, bro. I can tell by how they walking. I don't know about everybody else because I do a lot of stereotyping, so I can tell. You know what I'm saying? So if you walking like kind of, if you ain't doing no regular walks, like if everybody walking, look at her and look at everybody else. Then you can tell, like, oh, okay, something's up, bro. Why is she walking? You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is moving normal. And you over here, like, you can see like a little, like, small movement of limp this way, limp that way. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
What I do know for a fact is that nobody on the plane shapeshifted, turned into an alien, or any one of the number of other conspiracy theories that are out there right this second.
Okay, so she reinforces the drinking allegations that we had earlier, but also goes on to tell a very similar story that we heard from the other woman earlier, where there was an argument that started because she accused someone of stealing her AirPods. What this woman said happened next was apparently a lady who was traveling with the accused thief. She stood up, she said she was a lawyer, and joined the side of the accused thief in the argument. Then the flight attendants got involved because of all the commotion, and that's where the original video that we saw at the start of this video started. But some people on TikTok are claiming they found the woman who did the meltdown. But I mean, just looking at her, that doesn't look like her. It's just another person trying to get some attention. While investigating this, I've seen multiple comments on various TikToks saying her work and family hasn't seen the woman since all this happened. But again, these are just TikTok comments, so who really knows? There is a Yahoo News article titled, "People are searching for the woman who has a meltdown and gets off plane." So it seems like no one's been able to find her since all this happened. For all we know, she might be in custody because, you know, she casually screamed that everyone on this plane was going to die if they didn't get off it. So you have that. But to conclude this video, she's currently missing. No one knows where she is. Do I believe that she saw a lizard man? No. Do I believe the original Twitter poster saw some fringe comments on TikTok and heard "he is not real" from her and decided to echo some of them? Probably. Yeah, that's more likely. But speaking of other rabbit holes, you should check out one of the most elaborate true crime TikTok scams.
Nah, that is crazy, bro. Nah, that's crazy, bro. She is bugging. Do I believe that she seen a lizard man? Maybe. Because last dude in the clip say he wink vertically. So, and that's what lizards do. You know what I'm saying? My young boy Geico, you know what I'm saying? Passed everybody they 15% on car insurance. You know what I'm saying? You owe us. You know what I'm saying? But if you're new here, smack that subscribe. If you smack that subscribe button, smack that like button. Coming up from React to next. Hey, y'all be safe, bro. As always, it's Jio2Low, aka Jio2Low, man. We signing out. Peace.
Z-Flow. Says she wanna be my boo. Huh? What? Tomato, tomato, tomato. The bitch a red flag with my cheese, with my queso. Been stepping on the block. I ain't talking about a Lego, said something about a bow. Go throw it back. No, I ain't soldier, but she make it clap. Call my bitch Doja, she packing the cat. And watch your surroundings, you dead if you lack. Call my cartel killers to get on your head.